Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Votto and Arenado lead their clubs next on MLB Network. Way out in front. A pause and the 0-2. That misses 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Billy Burns goes down for the first out of the game. Curtis Granderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He can't get to it. This one's down. In is Joey Votto now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
Joey Votto.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
One there. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. Instead.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. In there for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Correa becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Edwin Encarnacion now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Reddick into the Crawford boxes and gone. Ready now, Josh Donaldson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Seared down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Here comes the first pitch.
Arenado.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster. Come on.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Lindor. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Brian McCann will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Billy Burns.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Billy Burns started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. McCann has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Striding into the box, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch.
Maben.
And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. And he's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and 2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jason Kipnis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at-bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Very weakly on the ground.
Jock Peterson.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Reddick. He's there and records the first down. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Edwin Encarnacion goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at-bat. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nolan Arenado. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Burns racing back. And just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Correa rounds third and is digging for the plate. A tying run is into score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Ground ball right side, backhanded, and he is out on the tag. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman.
In there, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Nope. Too high. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Misses, ball 2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Billy Burns would be next. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Maven on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Cameron Maben now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Billy Burns. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Changeup called strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. He'll try again. 1-2. On the ground softly towards second. He's got to hurry, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The right fielder,
ready for another shot now. Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 23.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Maben racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Here's Jock Peterson now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Jason
Leading off for the
Kipnis.
Astros.
He'll have the opportunity to
Second
kick things
baseman.
off as we begin the home sixth.
Kipnis.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
The
Here's
batter,
Carlos
number one,
Correa now.
shortstop,
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Granderson going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peterson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 9.
Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Colin McHugh comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Correa is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Shortstop.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Here's Nolan Arenado. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. A fastball right over the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Grandal gathers. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Burns is there. 2 down. In now, Evan Gattis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
in is Curtis Granderson.
He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 6.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
First baseman number 23.
In is Joey Votto now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. Here's Jock Peterson now. He went down on strikes last time up. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting.
At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Kipnis. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the digging in now, Brian McCann. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far.
Ryan McCann.
Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. Gone into the upper deck. Here's Cameron Maybin now, and he's likely just trying to put one. In play here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. It's up and out of here into the archway.
Second baseman.
So they'll go to the bullpen now. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Granderson ranging back to the track. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1.
Now batting, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit sharply toward third on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. All on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play.
The batter.
Ready now, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Yonder Alonso.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
He froze him on the fastball there. Nolan Arenado becomes out number 2 this inning. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Francisco Lindor.
Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. 1 out. Now to the plate, 14. Billy Burns. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Reddick, but this will land untouched.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after Evan Gattis now standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Ripped down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Striding in, Cameron Maybin. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's Cano, the tag, and he is out. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more base. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Joey
Hit hard towards center, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Throw won't get him. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
The batter, number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Edwin in
pitch is popped up. McHugh is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was a double play victim last time around. And he takes ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Reddick is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips. Kenley Jansen takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12.
For Los Angeles, number 74, Kenley.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff. Oh, he spoiled one right there. That's a pitcher's pitch. 2 strikes. He wanted to get him to chase one, and he did, but he fouled it off. Nice job.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Burns comes on now, and he has it one down. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are two away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will put an end to their three-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and